everybody, welcome back to another yard sale Shenanigans. We are finally back after being away for, I guess it was just a week. I don't know why it felt like 2 weeks.
Yeah, it was just a week.
But, yeah, we found a good bit of stuff today. This weekend was Fred's weekend.
I went
berserk.
He wins.
Yeah, he went berserk. So, I guess we'll start with you since you got the most stuff.
Alright. Now, I'm going to be going pretty quick here with this stuff. I'm going to do two at a time here.
Okay. Do what you gotta do.
Today we hit, you want to tell them where we hit? We hit Dowstown High School.
Dowstown High School had a big sale in their parking lot.
There was also Thomasville Church had a huge community yard sale.
Yeah.
So we hit that. St. Rose Church, and we also hit Morning Star.
Yeah, which is a farmer's market in our neck of the woods.
And also one random one that we just kind of came across along the way.
Oh, that's right. That was our first actual get.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So Fred's got some stuff here for you.
Well, everyone knows I love the American Civil War.
Yep.
And Civil War books. I have a ton of Civil War books at home. So it's hard for me to find one I don't have, but I lucked out and found two that I did not have. First one is going to be Gettysburg, and it's going to be basically about Armistead, Brigadier General Lewis Armistead, and Colonel Joshua Lawrence Chamberlain at Gettysburg.
Yeah.
And I also found this excellent book, The Great Military Campaigns of History, the Shiloh Campaign.
Oh, cool.
So, the Battle of Shiloh, so there's that one, all about the Shiloh Campaign. And I spent $2.25 combined
for both of those
total
books.
for both of them.
That reminds me of that guy who had the Civil War maps, and he wanted to say he would not sell the book for anything less than $10.
Yeah.
And then you flip to the back and look, it's like only a $15 book.
Yeah.
It's like,
the church.
Come on.
The church was Rhineley, the sequel.
Yeah. If you watch these every week and you remember the Rhineley episode, the church we went to was Rhineley too.
Yeah, a lot of overpriced stuff.
I think I actually left the church with no purchase.
No, that's not true.
Oh, did I buy something?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well,
yeah,
we'll
you
see.
bought 8 goose.
Stop ruining things. I know this is your first time here, but stop. All right, I'm gonna shoot out some stuff. We got some movies, so I'm gonna throw those up here real quick. I'll just do all the movies we bought. So,
is this you and Jamie together?
yeah.
Okay.
Well, basically, if I'm buying stuff, my wife's there because she's the one that has all the money. Today, anyway. But we got Snow White and the Huntsman. That was $2. Thank you for licking the. Thank you. Thank you for licking it, pup.
It's been christened now.
I got a Gamera trilogy. These were $2. This is definitely my wife's thing. A Gundam Endless Waltz movie. Is that the movie?
That is the movie.
Yep.
It was the Toonami edition of the movie.
And The Conjuring, which I've never seen, so this is perfect.
Me either.
We're probably going to watch that tonight while eating pizza.
Good movie.
Yeah.
And as I'm working on this video. So, oh no!
Oh, you killed Spider-Man, and you made him
Again.
lose.
Ever since I painted this, the shield doesn't stay on as tight.
It's gonna be okay.
Yeah, he's good.
I apologize. I'm sorry.
No, it's you're out of your control.
All right. Two little trinkets I found here today that are cool. 1/4, the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers when it came out back in 1995 for the release of the movie. McDonald's did a toy line in their Happy Meals.
Yep.
So I got the Power Rangers watch.
Yeah.
Still in the bag, even though the bag is clinging to dear life.
Yeah, this bag looks like it's about to deteriorate.
Yeah. So I got that for $1/4. Also for $1/4. Awesome. This is I love this. McDonald's cup. I believe it's McDonald's.
That would have been 90.
Yeah, McDonald's and
92. Yeah.
Batman Returns cup for Catwoman.
See, now that you found these, like, I'm looking for these now. Because I remember I had these when I was a kid, and I absolutely loved these cups. And my parents threw them away. I was like the only one in the house that cared about the Batman Returns movie, too.
Yeah. So.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's awesome. Go ahead and show them something you bought.
Okay. I got the original Beauty and the Beast soundtrack.
She's a huge Disney file, so this is
Yes.
perfect for her.
Yep, and Beauty and the Beast happens to be my favorite Disney movie, so.
Yeah. There you go.
And I got into a conversation with the lady who sold it to me. I got it for 50 cents, so I think that's a pretty good steal.
Yeah.
But she's like, did you see the new movie? I was like, yes, I did. And she's like, oh, wasn't it beautiful? I'm like, yes, they did a very good job. So we just kind of went back and forth a little bit about what we thought about the movie. So she was a pretty cool lady.
As I'm like walking away.
Yeah.
Like,
Matt's like, I'm going to take
well,
like
she's dead.
50 steps away from this woman.
Okay, so from my end, some little trinkets that I got. Since you went with McDonald's, I'll go with McDonald's. I actually found another of the McDonald's Transformer toys. Yeah.
It's the hot
That's the
cakes
hot
version.
cakes and sausage. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. I like finding these things. I have like 4 or 5 of them now, I think.
You almost had the whole.
Getting close. Yeah.
You have 4 now.
4. I thought I had whatever. I thought I had another one somewhere else. That's
Might
fine.
be in the bedroom.
I got that, and then I'll just show one other little thing.
Sure.
Yoshi!
Yeah, little Yoshi. His tongue comes out. So that'll work. That'll go with all the other Nintendo little
Bunches
piles
of
of
stuff.
plastic garbage I have all over this room. So there we go.
All right. We will go. I will do the one Blu-ray I got today.
Okay.
Everyone knows as I've said week after week, I'm slowly building my Blu-ray collection up.
Mm-hmm.
I did get one Blu-ray to add to that collection, and it is going to be sticking with the Civil War theme, Gods and Generals,
There you go.
the extended director's cut.
That's actually a really good flick.
I think it's terrible.
Oh, you don't like it?
No, it's so historically inaccurate, and the acting is horrendous.
Oh, okay.
Because it's a Civil War movie. It's
And it was cheap.
yeah, it's the prequel to Gettysburg, and it was $1, and it's Blu-ray, and it's,
Maybe I'm thinking of a different movie.
you might be thinking of Gettysburg.
Because wait, is that Jeff Daniels?
Yeah.
Oh,
You
I'm
think
definitely not
Gettysburg.
thinking of that then.
Yeah, this was the prequel to Gettysburg,
Okay, yeah.
and they tried to cram 2 years of Civil War into a 5-hour movie. So
Nice. Nice.
They couldn't even do it with Lord of the Rings. What did they expect to do with
I
that?
don't know.
Did you want to do your last thing, or?
Sure.
Okay. These are purchases she made on her own without,
Without
us
Matt's
consulting.
consent.
Without us saying, yeah, do I want this or not? So, yeah. Thanks.
I'm just kidding. You know that.
Go ahead.
But I got these.
Might have to get up to the camera.
Yeah, I will. These little pink resin flowers. One is a set of earrings. The other is a ring.
Go here.
Yeah, there we go. So yeah, get off my seat.
Cats and dogs everywhere in this room right now. Okay. Other little things I came across. I gotta pull them out of a bag. They're like asphyxiating him.
This is cool. I love this.
Yep. I got a RoboCop action figure, and this was from the
original
official line, and this was one of the ones where you would put like the
caps.
cap gun caps in the back, and then you pull this trigger, and like, you point his gun so it's like he's shooting, and his helmet actually also comes off. So this, I actually had this when I was a kid, so it was really cool that I came across this today. This is actually, I found this twice in one day, but this was the much better version,
Because it actually came with the helmet.
and it came in a very dirty bag.
From a very dirty
For
man.
a very dirty man, yeah. I'm gonna get rid of that actually. And then the other random figure I came across, Jamie just found this in a box, and I hear across the way in the parking lot, "Look, it's Spider-Man!" So we're like, okay, fine, we'll get
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
I was like, look, it's Spider-Man. He's cool.
Yeah, that's what you said. He's cool. So when you get a sales pitch to you like that, you can't say no. So
I
He
almost
came
got
home.
Woody with him, but I turned it down.
oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
The woman was trying to pair all the toys off so she could sell them faster. And she was insisting that I get the
Take
Woody
the Woody
figurine.
one. Yeah.
And I was like, no, I really don't want that.
I don't want it. No. All right, Fred, you're up next.
All right. I talked to. We went to an individual's house. Actually, we forgot to mention we did go to one other piss poor community yard sale that was,
Oh yeah, like
Yeah.
3 houses out of 500 in the neighborhood.
and we were told there would be at least 10. At least that's what the Craigslist ad
Yeah.
said. Thank you, Craigslist, and thank you,
Yep.
Craigslist regulars.
If you watch the show regularly, this is a constant problem we run in with.
So, there was a man who was highly educated there.
Yes.
Mensa
very.
material.
Yes.
Selling DVDs and video games. And he had 2 PlayStation Classics that he originally wanted $10 for the pair. But if you look at the back of them...
They're horrible.
Yeah. It's going to be...
It's a gamble if they're even going to play. Yeah.
So, I talked him down. I did speaking. He grunted and talked in a language that I couldn't even translate. But if I'm paying $7 for them. WCW Nitro for PlayStation.
Nice.
Oh, this is a classic.
This
is a classic. And a game that Will was with us as well today. He had a prior engagement. He couldn't make the show.
Yeah.
Me and Will, when we were driving to Dallastown, were talking about this game. I got ECW Hardcore Revolution. So there you go.
Yeah, there we go.
So two
pretty good wrestling games on the
Yeah.
PlayStation. Yep.
There they are.
2 buttes.
$7.
We might have to
for
have
the
you
pair.
come over one night and play them with us.
But yeah, I'll play them.
Nice.
I will play them.
Okay. Other random thing I got. As you can see from possibly just looking around in the room, my wife and I collect pops, and not that this is a great one, but if I see a pop out in yard sailing and it's $2, I'm just gonna grab it. This is from the Assassin's Creed movie. That's Aguilar. Is that how you pronounce that?
I believe.
Yeah. So $2. I was like, hey, fuck it, why not? If I don't want it anymore, I could probably use it as a base to do another custom paint job for something else in the future. So, yeah, $2.
There you go. All right. I'm gonna go crazy here and show all the DVDs I got.
I would say that's what I'm going to do with my other things I found here, and then I'll probably end this. I got probably 2 more rounds.
All right. Here we
I'm
go.
going to get close to the camera so I can just fire them up one at a time.
All of these were either $1 or were ranging anywhere from 50 cents to $2 a DVD.
Yeah.
Street Kings, starring Keanu Reeves and Forrest Whitaker.
Oh, I didn't even know about this movie. There you go, Street Kings.
An underrated movie. The movie
Yeah,
Doubt.
smell it, Genie, smell it.
I don't like Meryl Streep. I find her pretentious. But the 2 movies I like her in are The River Wild and
Yeah, The River Wild's great.
So there she is in Doubt.
There she is in Dell.
I'm going to christen that one too. Go ahead.
A classic that nobody
Thank
knows
you.
about, which is awesome.
I've seen this movie.
Vikings versus Indians. I bought this from the guy I couldn't understand. The guy who just, was talking.
Grunting?
Yeah, in a language I like to call Spring Grove. I got Pathfinder unrated.
Yeah, which I think all of the editions of Pathfinder were unrated, if I remember correctly.
But it stars Carl Urban from Judge Dredd.
It's actually a pretty decent film.
Yeah.
It didn't
You
get a whole
christening
lot
that
of
one, too?
didn't get a whole lot of
Go ahead.
attention, but it's not bad.
I got The Exorcist. Extended Director's Cut. Everyone
Quite
knows I
possibly one of
think.
the best horror movies ever made.
And if
Yep.
you've listened to the show before, you know I think that's the only horror movie ever made.
The only good horror movie ever made.
Lethal Weapon 1 through 4.
That's fucking awesome. I didn't
Yeah.
even see you pick that up.
But there you go.
Yeah, that's. See, this is like when companies out there, when you want to do a 4-film collection, this is how you do it. You just put every one of them on there. Like,
Yeah, you just
don't do like, oh, I'll put Lethal Weapon 1 and 2 on there, and then we'll put like a season of Blue Chips.
I also got Hide and Seek, starring Robert De Niro and failed child
I
actor
like that
Dakota
movie.
Fanning.
Failed child actor.
Well, she doesn't
Nice.
have much of a personality when she's like on screen. She does good acting with animated characters though, because she voiced Coraline, and she also voiced
Stop.
the one girl in Totoro, My Neighbor Totoro.
Yeah.
Well,
Yep, that was Dakota Fanning and her little sister that did voice acting in that movie.
I got
Fun fact.
I got Hollywood's attempt to capitalize on the critical acclaim movie starring De Niro and Pacino, Heat, when they teamed back up again for this shitty movie, Righteous Kill.
This shitty movie.
Would you like to christen that one too?
I love how the face capture was picking up Pacino and not De Niro.
I got one of my favorite movies of all time, better than Lord of the Rings.
Oh
Willow.
fuck! I didn't even see. I would have bought this too.
Amazing.
We would have been wrestling over this if I saw this.
But I got Willow.
I love that movie.
Yeah, I gotta get a copy of this next time I go out.
And a Western movie that's, because I love Westerns, that came out but didn't get a lot of attention, Appaloosa, starring Ed Harris.
Oh, okay. I can't say I've ever heard of it, but
Yeah, not a lot of people have.
and no, Jamie,
Never seen it.
Warwick Davis is not dead.
Okay, that's good to know.
He's still very much alive.
Okay,
But-
good.
There you
They're
go.
actually they are in talks of making a Willow sequel right now.
For
Nice.
BBC, yeah, it's going to be a 4-part, 1-hour series.
Yeah,
But I heard that fell apart too. But it depends.
Aw.
it's Warwick Davis. They got to do it.
They're
All right.
still going to be doing a Mary Poppins too, so I mean, we'll get that wish.
So I'm going to fire through all the video games I came across today. Most of these were all very dirt cheap. The PS3 games I'm going to show first were my most expensive. They were $5 a piece. Everything else was like $3 and below. So Borderlands 2, got that for $5. And a little known game on the PS3, but I was told that it's very good. Blades of Time, got that. And then, I know this game sucks, but I bought it so I could play the campaign. I know, I'm weird. Battlefront, got that for $3. Oh, I lied, actually. This one's a $7 game because I had to wrestle the guy. Well, I didn't even have to wrestle him too bad.
Was
He
this
started with
yeah.
$15, and I'm like, and he goes, how about 8? I'm like, what? And then I'm like, well, I only got $7 in my pocket. And then that was the whole, he had to look over it. He was like flipping it around. He's like, well, let me, well, that disc is perfect, man. And then he just goes, okay. Like, so you just wasted my time for the extra $1 off.
Yeah.
So I got Final Fantasy, Crystal Chronicles, the Crystal Bearers, on the Wii, on the, and then for $1, this was probably the best buy of the day. Super Mario Galaxy 2 on the Wii, and it's complete, and the disc is fine. So, that we got at the very beginning of the day. And I'm starting to have this theory that if I do well right in the beginning of the day, the rest of it's going to be shit.
It's essentially
Because that's kind of how
happened.
this went today.
Do you know, we forgot to mention who we ran into, folks.
Oh.
A friend of the show,
A good old pal.
Courtly Street Scummer, had set up his
Again, we found him.
had set up his den of overpriced shit at the Dallas Town Yard Sale. And he knows we're onto his game.
Yeah, he recognized us when we walked up.
Yeah. And we basically called him out. We laughed at it, like in his face, pretty much. We laughed at him, made eye contact with him, and basically said, "I guess we're out of here. Look at these prices."
Yeah.
And I continued to.
Yeah, that was great. I remember I picked up the thing and I'm like, I'm not fucking paying that. And then Fred's like, well, roll out, boys.
Yeah.
We're all just like, dun, dun,
Yeah. But he was there. He wasn't as usual, talking your ear off, telling you why you should buy this because it's a first-gen action figure.
Yeah.
Even though it's missing an arm and no
No, he
weapons.
just breathed heavily through his mouth over
Yeah.
your shoulder.
God, fucking mouth breather.
Yeah, he was breathing through his mouth. I took some pictures of him. Maybe I'll put them up.
Yeah,
if we
maybe
can't
we'll
avoid any
put
type
it up
of trouble.
somehow. Just picture like an older version of PC Principal, and you pretty much got
Yeah.
what this guy looks like. An older, poorer version
Yeah.
of PC
We were
Principal.
talking about how he looks like he's an individual who can't afford like actual food, so he's eating cat food.
Sam's Club variety.
Yeah. Sam's Club variety.
Ooh.
Okay.
Seafood dinner, that means I'm getting more than one type of fish. I'm sure there's a lot of fish scrotum and labia. in this
Yes,
stuff.
it's nothing but like the lips and asshole of the fish. All right, you want me to do? I'm gonna go through all the action figures.
Yeah, go
right
for
now.
it, bro.
All right, I went nuts on action figures today.
Yeah, he did. He got a good bit of like really top quality crap.
Yeah. Okay. First thing, I think
My dog's like toys.
I think I might already have this one, but I rebought it again because it was only 75 cents.
Well, and it's fucking Dick Tracy,
Dick
man.
Tracy,
Like, you gotta, he looks like he's got some problems though.
Yeah.
Like his face, he's like. Yeah, see if you guys can see that. Look at his eyes.
I got Sabu from ECW fame, professional wrestler. He's missing. This was a line that was released in 2007. He is missing a ring that you stand him in.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a statue.
It's still a really nicely done figure.
It kind of looks like he's testing the wind.
Like he's out golfing. He's like.
Exactly. Yes.
I don't think anybody would let you go out golfing wearing that.
Now, when it comes to wrestling figures, the one line that I am not a fan of is when Jakks Pacific did the line, especially during the
Yeah, they
Attitude
kind of
Era.
look like shit.
Yeah. These are shit, but they were only like 75 cents for each of them.
Well, you can't argue with that.
Yeah. I got The Rock, and he is about to fall apart.
Oh my god, yeah, he feels like his joints are freaking destroyed.
Yeah.
It doesn't even look like
I
The
think
Rock.
I remember seeing that before you bought it, and his pants were like backwards.
Yeah.
I had to like twist him back around.
Yeah, he doesn't even look like The Rock. He almost looks like like if Elvis hit the gym and went nuts. Like, I mean, I guess that is technically The Rock when you think about it.
But I also got Ken Kennedy, who looks nothing like...
No, he looks nothing like Mr. Kennedy whatsoever. Why has he got these freaking like beaver cheeks? Like,
I have no idea.
what is with this weird articulation where the wrists actually fold in on themselves? That's just weird. All right, well there he is. Be prepared, your eyes to be burned away. Yeah, there he is.
I got an awesome Shredder from the little-known 2003 reboot of the Ninja Turtles that Fox did for their
She does not approve of Mr.
Fox
Kennedy,
Kids
by the way.
Afternoon.
It's like, I don't like it.
This is a Shredder from that line. If I can get this shoulder pad in there. Oh, well,
There
I'll
you
do
go.
it later. But there's a Shredder from that line. I did $2.
Yeah,
Something you don't see every
it's
day.
a cool little shredder.
So excited to get it. Now, I went ballistic today on this next thing because I absolutely love these. These are my favorite line of wrestling figures. It's the old WWF
Was this our last stop?
Hasbro line. Well, this was from multiple stops.
Oh, okay.
3 different stops. I ended up getting all of these action figures.
Come on, Cat. You're gonna have to move.
If you remember, if you're like Matt and I's age, then you probably remember this toy line. I love it. I've gotten, before on the show, I found the Bushwhacker. Luke of the Bushwhacker.
Oh, okay,
from this line.
yeah.
Okay. I got a total of 8 different Hasbro figures. And we're going to start with Shawn Michaels from his days as the Rock from the Rockers.
What happened to his back?
No, that's supposed to do that.
Yeah.
Because you launch him
Yeah.
and he
Oh.
flies forward.
Oh, okay.
I got his partner,
I'm sorry.
Marty
I guess you-
Jannetty
Okay, that one's been christened.
from the Rockers.
Yeah, Marty Jannetty. Kind of almost looking like a garbage pail kid. Marty Jannetty there.
Kind of looks like he's suffering from hypothyroidism. He's like huge on top and tiny on bottom.
Yeah,
That's what all the wrestlers look
Yeah,
like.
that's how they designed this toy. They really did a unique way of designing this toy line. That's why they're cult favorites. Since we're on the topic of old wrestling tag teams, and Will, if you're watching this, I know you're probably marking out. I've got Axe and Smash of Demolition. Here comes the Axe. Here comes the Smash.
These are awesome looking. That's cool.
From someone at Morningstar who Matt knows, who is like a douchebag.
Yeah.
He will basically, from what we understand, he will show up if you have a stand set up there, ask you for a deal because you both have stand set up and you're his buddy.
Yeah.
He'll get the deal and then go right over and sell it full, like full rate over at his stand.
He'll look it up on eBay and sell it at eBay prices.
Yeah. He had figures he wouldn't move on the price, but I was just so enamored with Hasbro lines that I caved to this asshole's wish.
His asshole's wish.
I got Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Hell yeah.
Without the 2x4 that originally came with him. But that's because he told me I could just buy the 2x4 on eBay, even though that's more time and money out of my pocket.
That's the kind of guy he is,
Yeah.
in all honesty.
He looked like a real winner.
I think he lives in that van.
Yeah. I wouldn't doubt it. Smelled like he lived in the van. I hope he watches this.
You.
I got
Ted
DiBiase. That he was supposed to, I believe he comes with a, no, he doesn't come with a briefcase with this line, but I got Ted DiBiase. There you go.
He just has that look.
Green.
It's unmistakable. Like you can
Yeah.
you can see this from a mile away with one eye closed. You're like, oh, that's Ted DiBiase.
Yeah. That was his, I believe that's second edition. That's when he was with the green. So that would have been the second time they did him. I got, and we're almost done here, folks. Only a couple more. Hakeem, the West African Dream.
Oh boy.
Or One Man Gang, who was given a Vince McMahon gimmick.
He's the only one that his figure is almost realistic to his actual body size.
Yeah. Ravishing Rick Rude.
That's awesome.
There you go.
Jeez.
And the final one, the only one that came with all the parts that originally came with it. Brutus the Barber Beefcake.
Hell yes. He's got his scissors. Awesome. And he is nuts looking.
Yeah, so that's basically it for the action figures, but as you can see, I went ballistic with those today.
Hey, but you didn't even spend that a whole lot on.
I spent a total of $25 on all the action figures.
Which is,
because the wrestling ones.
if you were to buy these brand new back then, holy shit, this is probably like a couple $100 sitting on the table.
Well, back then they would have been $7 a piece.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm thinking like toy prices now where everything's almost like $20.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy with that. I'm trying to rebuild my Hasbro collection, and I will be going on eBay and getting carded, mint on card of each one.
Yeah.
But as far as just sitting out,
yeah, these are good display pieces. All right. So my last thing before I put up my big item, which really isn't, it's physically big. I didn't spend a whole lot. I bought a shit ton of Goosebumps books. It's been weeks since I've been able to find these, and then all of a sudden we go to this church, which is this is the last place I would have thought to find Goosebumps books is in a church.
with an amazing woman.
That Rhineley too.
Yeah, at Rhineley too, with an amazing woman who decided to tell me the price while she was still eating her mush, whatever it was.
Eating mush with that weird headset on that she was yelling at someone through the headset.
Yeah, it was like she just had a bowl of gruel and she was just like going to town. Are you christening every book?
Yes.
Or are you?
She's gaining knowledge.
Oh, you breaking that knowledge? Oh. All right, so to start off the cavalcade, we have one of my favorites, and I've been looking for this one, The Haunted Mask. That one's fantastic.
The best.
I gotta find the
She
DVD
really likes the one on the bottom.
of the show they did of The Haunted
Netflix.
Mask.
It's on Netflix.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah.
cool. I'm gonna watch that. Curse of the Mummy's Tomb. That's a good one.
Also a good one.
It's a very good one. Let's Get Invisible.
I didn't get to read
Yeah,
that.
That's
never
one
read
I
that
haven't
one.
read before.
I never read this one either.
Be Careful What You Wish For.
That one
Didn't
I've
read
read,
that one.
and I got to see the when they did it on the show.
Welcome to Camp Nightmare. I read this one. I loved this. I actually read this. I was in Boy Scouts when I was younger, and I read this before I went on a Boy Scout retreat. So that was fun. The Girl Who Cried Monster. That's a pretty decent one. Why I'm Afraid of Bees. Never read that one.
Isn't
And
it
another
obvious?
classic, The Scarecrow Walks at Midnight.
I did read that one.
That's a fantastic one. And then I didn't even know they had these. I got a Monster Edition. They're hardcovers, and this one has Stay Out of the Basement, Welcome to Dead House, and Say Cheese and Die on it. 3 classic Goosebumps
Say Cheese and
books.
Die is a good one. The first one.
Yeah, all the different ones kind of.
Yeah, Say Cheese and Die again is kind of.
So yeah, those were. I've got tons of reading material for this
For Halloween?
upcoming Halloween. Yep.
Why don't you do your big one now, and
Okay,
I'll finish up.
So I gotta kind of readjust here, so I can get my big purchase out. Okay, this was at our second stop. This was at the high school, I believe. You don't come across these very often. And for $5, I got the Wii stand and organization center, essentially. So I was pretty happy with that. I've been looking for more ways to store more games and to get some of my systems out and display them. So this is perfect, and the fact that it's actually an official Nintendo licensed product makes it even cooler in my eyes.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm happy with that. That was a really... I just saw that out of the corner of my eye, and I'm like, really? $5?
Yep.
So yeah. Now Fred's. This is awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the cherry on the top of the sundae.
If you thought the wrestling figures weren't enough, as you all know,
Fred went crazy this weekend.
when I started doing this with you guys, there were 3 video game systems I was looking for.
Yep.
I was starting to get back into video game collecting. I'm starting to get back into collecting a lot of things. If you,
Yeah.
But I've gotten one of those. One of them was the PlayStation.
Yep.
The second one I wanted to get, I got today, which would have been the original Xbox.
Yep.
So today, I went in, and for $35,
Yep. He got himself an original.
the original Xbox.
It's super clean. It came with 5 games.
Yes, and I'm gonna show them right now. Came with the Duke controller.
Yeah. You got the green Duke controller too.
Yeah. I got Sonic Mega Collection Plus.
Fantastic. There's 16 Sonic games on
Yeah.
this freaking thing. He got that for $1.
Box is in poor condition, but
You can find replacement boxes easily.
Yeah.
2 games I really don't want. ESPN College Hoops 2K5 and Cars.
Yeah. So hey guys, first ever over YouTube sale. If anybody's interested in these,
Let me
hit
know.
us up in the comments, and Fred will figure out pricing and everything, and we'll get addresses and we'll mail it to you.
Yeah. Another one I do not want: Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Which
There you
came
go.
with this.
Disc only, so
Yeah,
I'm sure he would cut you a really nice deal on that if you wanted it.
Now these 2 I will be keeping because I love this game. One of my favorite games of all time. X-Men Legends, the first one.
Yeah, it's a fantastic game.
And Spider-Man 2.
Oh, the Grand Theft Auto type one.
Yeah.
Where you swing around the city.
Yeah.
That possibly the best Spider-Man game ever made.
Oh, I'm sorry, Spider-Man 1. But it's still
it's still good.
still plays in that Grand Theft Auto type
Yeah.
way, I believe.
Yeah, I had that one.
So, got those. Like I said, I got the Duke controllers. This one's actually GameStop controller, but
It'll still work.
yeah. But the Duke controller, which is what I wanted.
Nice.
So,
Yeah. These ones were this is like holding
This is
a
a monster.
sandwich in your hand. Yeah. And it's nothing sticky. Everything looks good. The cord looks fine.
$35
$35
for all of that.
That's a really good deal.
So, there you go.
Yeah. So we came back after a week, and I think we did pretty good when I think about it.
Yeah.
Fred spent his highest, I think, out of any weekend.
80-some dollars is what I got
$80,
close
but
to.
you have a ton of stuff on this table. I think, what did we spend, hon? We said probably 30
40.
something?
Around 40.
Close to 40?
Yeah.
So I'm happy with everything we got out. So
Yeah.
yeah. So we hopefully Will does not think he has anything that's going to get in his way next week of being on a video. So hopefully we will have Will back again with us next week. We plan on going out again. And yeah, so we'll see you guys next weekend. Thank you so much for watching.
Thanks for
See you in
having
the next
me on
yard
the
sale.
show.